Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Flawless 195 World Tour. What's this? Back-to-back flights in 24 hours. Who'd have guessed it? But yeah, because this is only a 20-minute flight, I thought, let's get it done now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to flight 142 of 218. It's Pyongyang, North Korea to Seoul, South Korea. Like I just said, flight time is only 20 minutes, so we're going to get nowhere near cruising altitude. We'll probably go up to 25,000 feet. Obviously, I'll play that by ear once we get up there and get the radar out, get the map out. We'll have a look how high I can go before we have to start coming down. We have got ILS into Seoul, South Korea. We're going to Gimpo International Airport, Seoul. Obviously heading south. So we're heading for runway 14 left. We have got ILS in. So try and line us up with that so we don't get any dodgy descents like we had coming in last night. Was crazy. I watched a bit of that back. I was like, whoa, that was, like I say, Cat 9 lives. Whoa, I'm well into double digits. But we got away with it somehow. Somewhere we got away with it. But hopefully this is a little bit more by the book. The weather's not looking too bad, sort of like this, scattered clouds. But yeah, it's only 114 miles. The flight yesterday was 425 for comparison. So yeah, up and down in 20 minutes. I thought, let's just get it done now. Local time, we are sort of like 9:30 in the morning local time. So we've got the daylight. Up and down in 20 minutes. Let's do it. No in-flight entertainment today because obviously I've got to have my wits about me. I can't be sticking on some YouTube compilation or whatever. Extreme moments or whatever, crazy moments caught on camera. None of that. This is a crazy moment caught on camera. The fact that this World Tour still going is a crazy moment caught on camera. But yeah, that's enough waffling. Let's get on with it. Welcome to flight 142. It's Pyongyang, North Korea to Seoul, South Korea. Let's do this, and we're almost at the 2/3 mark. 145 flights is 2/3 of the way through, so we're almost at another big milestone in the World Tour. But that is all. I'll get the safety demo on now, get the plane set up. Now, as regards to runways, I'm not going to take off from this runway next to me here because it might be bumpy. It might not be fully mapped out correctly because it's not registered as an actual runway within the sim. And so it might be a little bit dodgy trying to take off from here. So it's going to be a bit of a lengthy taxi out as we head for the other runway, which is over there, which is north. So yeah, it might be a few minutes taxiing out, but yeah, I'm not going to take off from this runway just in case it's not mapped out properly and we end up bumbling our way 150 knots, and I don't fancy it. So we'll play it safe. I always play it safe. See the previous flight for more information. I always play it safe, so that's what we're going to do. And let's get on with it now. Get the safety demo on, get up there, and North Korea to South Korea. 20 minutes, let's do it. Let's go. The weather not looking too bad. Let's say ILS in, and terrain looking all right as well. Hopefully we get some visibility. But yeah, no music or anything. Let's just I'll keep the microphone on. Why not? And talk our way through it. Let's do it. Where are we? What's the right button combination? Please, there we go.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position that you must adopt if you hear
there's a chance we get to 30. We'll see.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest.
It's going to be longer setting up the plane and taxi now than the flight itself.
The nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on. We recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Please.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop
Air
from
supply
above.
fails will fault.
Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch. And
We're
put
back
it
in the
over.
rhythm now. I know what buttons I'm pressing.
Pass the tapes around your waist and
We're
clip
back in the
together.
groove.
Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate
We're
it inside the
back in the
aircraft.
groove. I said we're
When
back in the
outside,
groove.
Inflate it by pulling the top.
Yeah, hopefully no
Fails to inflate
ridiculous
or needs
landings
topping up,
today. I want to do
blow
this
into this
as
tube.
close as possible
There is
to
a light and whistle for
realistic
attracting
as we can
attention.
get for this one.
The cabin
We've had a
crew
few
can
too
assist
many
you with
risky
life jackets
flights
for children.
recently, haven't we?
Your tray table must now be stowed.
Let's try and be
armrests
sensible
down,
here.
window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine.
Right, where are we
hope
heading
you have
here?
a great flight.
Yeah, let's just head straight up there like that. Yeah. Wintertime art slideshow. What? Should we have a bit of music on? Should we find a little bit of music? Realm of Gondor. Go on then, Realm of Gondor. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Are you just gonna carry on regardless? Oh, you've threaded the needle there. Hey, why is this? What's going on there? You are. Oh, you're going for it again, are you? Let me go, will you? There's some sort of daredevil stunt going on. Threading the needle between the engines, though, doesn't he? Fair play. Jesus. Rudder works. That's a good sign. Is it a rudder or a flap, this? You'd think I'd know after 142 flights, wouldn't you? Oh, well, after 141, this is flight 142, we ain't done it yet. And that's just on this world tour. I've probably done another 200 or 300 before I started this world tour. I think I've got nearly 600 hours in the air. There's not got to be many, not many people with more than 600 hours under the belt on flight sim. You know what I mean? I knew it would be quite a lengthy taxi out, but I don't fancy that runway there just in case it's... Yeah, just not worth the risk of it. It might be bumpy and not mapped out properly because it's not sort of listed or registered as a runway within the sim. So I don't know. I feel a bit... I feel like it's an unnecessary risk trying to take off from... Steady on, you're taking out all the lights here. Taking out every bollard. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I feel it's not really worth the risk of... We'll just do a bit of a longer taxi out. I think we'll have to pull a 180 as well. Yeah, I'm not going down to the other end of the runway. We'll have to just take off and then pull a 180. That's going to be the game. Oh my god. Oh, we've gone epic. Yeah, the World Tour is always epic though, right? The fact that we're still going is quite incredible, if I don't say so myself. But let's be sensible tonight, today, this morning, this afternoon, whatever time it is. Let's be sensible. Right, where are we? Are we going this one? Yeah. Yeah. This seems like a plan. Okay. Let's tell them that we're ready to... Oh, it's doing it automatically, even better. Yeah, we'll take off and then pull a 180. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff. Oh, this music's going out. Okay, let's do it. Well, that was an epic takeoff, wasn't it? Soundtrack wise, at least. Oh, I can't be playing this. This is my favourite piece of music of all time. Oh, I can't be playing this. Oh, this is as good as it gets. But you know, when you love a piece of music that much or a song that much, you don't want to listen to it that much because you don't want it to. You don't want that magic to ever go. Go on then, we'll have it. We'll have it on. Autopilot. Whoa, why does it swerve the opposite direction? You know we're going in the way that I was teasing it. But it still fancies a swerve. Right. Lights off. Yeah, you can take your seatbelts off. Right, let's, even though we're at a serious bank. Right. What to do. Yes, we're 100 miles out now. Right. Yeah, we'll probably go up to at least 25,000 feet. Maybe a bit more than that, maybe 28, 30. I've set the plane for 30, we might go for that. We'll see, we'll see. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, it gets a bit violent now. Bam, 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 bam. I've gone for 27,000 feet. What? Whoa, what am I doing with the throttle there, me old mate? $259, come on down. There you go. It's all under control. not on the flight plan here. Where are we going? Oh, I see. It's so we get a better turn go. He's heading for there, isn't he? And so we've got more of a swing so that turn there is not as sharp. You see, autopilot's thinking ahead. You don't know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it's about. Right, let's come on down. Let's come on down. Let's come on down. Let's come on down. I reckon I've judged this. Well, we'll see. We'll see how well I've judged it. I don't give myself credit yet. Here we go. Foghorn settings. Woo! You think that's the end? But it is. Right. That wasn't the version that... Right, let's turn this down a bit. Right. I think I've misjudged this with... Oh, no. No, we might be alright, actually. I was about to say we're too high up here. But we're actually alright because we want to be 19,000 feet in the air, 50 miles out. And we're at 22 now. We're about, what, 57, 58 miles out or something. So we're actually alright. I'm quite happy with this, actually. Yeah. No, I've judged it quite well. Because, like I said, any flight under 40 minutes... you're not getting up to cruising altitude, and therefore you're having to sort of judge best guess of where to level out. So yeah, 27 seems about right. Yeah, because look at that now. We're coming in just up to 20,000 feet now, and we are about 55 miles out. So I've actually judged this pretty well. We're coming on down. We're doing all right. I'm not liking the amount of cloud, but I'm sure we'll be okay. Let's zoom in on this a bit. I guess the flight plan's taken us over here to give us a better run up, you know. So I'm not panicking. Yeah. I think we're doing all right. I don't think there's anything to worry about here. We're probably too low. So we're probably going to cruise at 7,000 for a few minutes, which is fine. It's better than nosediving it in with half a mile to go, isn't it? I'd never do that. It was a bit of a wild landing yesterday. It was a bit crazy, that. It was a bit crazy, that. I don't want to be doing any crazy stunts like that. Especially so deep into the tour as well. It's all right round Europe. Do what you want. But now we're 2/3 in. It's like, behave yourself, please. Yeah, I'm not throwing this all this away. I'm about 9 months in, aren't I? No, not that much. About when I start, 13th of July. Well, we're in March. Oh, it's 7 months, isn't it? 7, 8 months. You know, not throwing it all away for. Anyway, we're doing all right here. Hopefully, we can punch through this cloud and we've got some visibility coming in. It'd be nice. We have got ILS, so the stabilizers are on. Coming through 15,000 feet now. Another thing is it's all flat as well because it's quite coastal. So that's good. No mountains in the clouds. That's one way to end the world tour. Yeah, no mountain tops hidden in the clouds, which is always a bonus. Yeah, we're looking at dark green all around. Flat as a billiard table, just as we want it. Especially when you've got a lot of cloud like this. Flat as a billiard table is exactly what the doctor ordered. So, right through 10,000 feet, let's get the lights back on. Get your seatbelts back on, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming on in. Gonna level out at 7 for a couple of minutes, I reckon. That's a route. That's our route in. We want to be at 3,000 feet by the time we get to GU009. Yeah, we want to be at about 4,000 feet there. So yeah, we'll come down from 7 to 3 in a couple of minutes. We'll just stay at 7 for a minute or two. Right, should we come on down? Should we come on down to 4? Should we come on down to 4? Go on then, we'll come on down to 4. Hopefully we can get through this cloud. Come on, bring us on through this cloud now. We start turning as well in a minute. Now we've got to start thinking about bringing the speed down as well in a couple of minutes. To dungeons deep and caverns old. Oh, hello. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm up here. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. So far, so good. Quite happy with this. We'll go for 3,000 in a minute. Let's get to Dokdo and have a look. You know what I mean. Bum, 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 to dungeons deep. Right, let's come on down to 3. Let's get the let's start bleeding off the speed as well. We're a bit early with the speed actually. I tell you what, should we leave the speed for now? Or it's already doing it. Yeah, it's already doing it. Right. We've jumped a bit early with the speed coming down, but that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. It's all a bit more sensible today. Let's go flaps 1. Got landing gear. Let's go flaps 2. Should start the turn for home now. Flaps 3. Full flaps. Right, let's go. I don't like that. Why is it not turning? We've got to be putting on a serious turn here now, aren't we? We've got to be putting a serious turn on, boys. Why is it not turning? we caught the glide slope. I think we have. Beautiful if we have. I think we've caught the glide slope. Very nice. Ah, this is more like it, isn't it? This is more like it. Never mind nose diving it into Pyongyang. This is much more like it. Coming up for 2,000 feet now. 1,000 feet will take the autopilot off and sit this bitch down. Oh, this is much more like it. This is what every descent should be like. You know what I mean? Nose diving it in. Listen, it might be a thrill a minute. I know it's exciting, but this is what the descents should look like. It's a different kettle of fish when you got ILS, isn't it? It's a different kettle of fish. Right, that's it. That'll do for Hans Zimmer. That'll do for old Hans Zimmer. Right. Let's get her down. That's 1,600 feet. Thank goodness for that. I was landing anyway, but clear to land's always a bonus. Ah, this is much more like it, isn't it? Nice and pedestrian we come down. Nice and professional. 1,300 feet. I think this runway on the left is slightly longer than the one on the right, hence why I've gone for it. You know, just in case, play it safe. We got an extra few hundred meters on the runway on the left, so you know, I don't want to tempt fate, but we might need those. Well, today hopefully not, but in some scenarios you need every inch of that runway. Anyway, here we go then. Into the final 1,000 feet. Autopilot comes off, and here we are. Got a bit of a crosswind, haven't we? It's nothing I haven't seen or dealt with before. But we are crabbing in at a bit of an angle, which I'll have to correct shortly. Sometimes it corrects itself as you get towards the runway, but if not, I can add a bit of rudder in and get us level. It's facing the right direction. Okay, it's all looking pretty good. I'm going to get a tad of that just to line us up. That'll do. Nothing extreme with the controls, Rob. Just behave yourself. Oof. That wasn't great. That wasn't the best landing of the world, so it's a bit windy. Blame it on the wind. I'm blaming that on the wind. That was a bit windy, that. But we are down. It wasn't a textbook landing. Yeah, it was a bit blustery, that, I must admit. Bit windy in Seoul. Yeah, but we are down on the ground in somewhat of a manner. Are we going to follow these lights round here? Yeah. Welcome to Gimpo International Airport, Seoul. We are down on the ground safely, and that descent was much more by the book. The landing itself I'm not very happy with, but you know, it's not caused catastrophic damage, has it? We're still in one piece, and that is always a bonus. Where are we going? I could go in between these two here, or I could go over here. Oh, let's go over here. That's looking ready for us here. Let's go over here. I've cut a corner a bit, but I've done worse in this world tour, put it that way. I've broken more rules than cutting a bit of a corner. Right, here we go then. Let's just line her up. With no throttle whatsoever, just cruising in. And that will be all she wrote for flight 142. How long did it take us? What did I say? 20 minutes. Right, you can take your seatbelts off. And let's have a look how we did, time-wise. I was a bit slow, wasn't I? Maybe, I think I got the speed down too early. Well, that gets rid of the... We were 10 minutes early yesterday. We're 10 minutes late today. That was due to the fact I got the speed. I was a bit overcautious with the speed, but it makes up for the recklessness of yesterday's flight. The overcautious into Seoul has, balance things out a little bit. But there we are then. We are down on the ground in Gimpo International Airport, Seoul. Do join me next time where we'll be heading to Tokyo, Japan. Now, Tokyo, it's pretty far. I'm going to guesstimate that it's going to be about a 2-hour flight. So I'll have to allocate an all-nighter for that. But yeah, it is... a much longer flight. It is about 2 hours, I reckon. At a guesstimation, it's about 2 hours to Tokyo from here. So a little bit longer than that. But we're up and down in 26 minutes and 37 seconds today. Thank you for joining. Please do drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. If you are new to this whole situation, please do check the route explainer video on the channel. If you're scrolling through the videos trying to find it, it's after I think I do 25 flights and then the route explainer video. Do check that out to see where we're up to, where we are, what we're doing, and why we're doing it. But it's all explained in the intro and the outro anyway. But yeah, that's all from me. This has been flight 142 out of 218. It's been Pyongyang to North Korea to Seoul, South Korea. That's all from me, and you know the score. The world tour continues. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye for now.